king. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. So say I'm in middle of the road, not much to show, underachieving, average Joe, but I'm a hell of a lover, a damn good brother, and I wear this heart on my sleeve. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. I was the one phone call when my brother went to jail. Pawned my guitar just to pay his bail. No, I'll never get it back, but I'm okay with that. I was the first man standing next to my best friend. The day the love of his life said I'd do to him. I was a couple beers deep, but I still remember that speech. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. So say I'm in middle of the road, not much to show, underachieving, average Joe, but I'm a hell of a lover, a damn good brother, and I wear this heart on my sleeve. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me.
There's a worn-out blade that my granddaddy gave me, my mama's first Bible, daddy's Don Williams Bible. That first fish catching zip code 33, well, that might not mean much to you, but it does to me.
So say I'm in middle of the road, not much to show, underachieving, average Joe, but I'm a hell of a lover, a damn good brother, and I wear this heart on my sleeve. And I'm a damn hard working, one thing's for certain, I stand up for what I believe. And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me.
Yeah, it does to me.
And that might not mean much to you, but it does to me.
Whoa, it does to me. Well, man, it does to me.
That's why I'm thinking of you, I guess. What part of over don't I understand? 'Cause damn, I miss the taste of your cigarette. Yeah, your memory pulls me right back in. It's like I forget I can't love you anymore. Can't keep chasing you round the back of my mind. I can't need you anymore. Can't keep sharing this bed with your ghost every night. I hate that your kiss left a burn on my lips. Oh baby, how do I tell my heart it ain't yours when I said it before? I can't love you anymore, anymore, anymore.
Just when I think you let me let you go, there's a picture of us covered in dust on the dash. So you lit it up just to see the smoke. Roll me plus you with a date on the back. Look at that all. Your memory pulls me right back in. It's like I forget I can't love you anymore. Can't keep chasing you round the back of my mind. I can't need you anymore. Can't keep sharing this bed with your ghost every night. I
anymore.
No, I can't need you, can't need you.
Can't keep sharing this bed with your ghost every night. I hate that your kiss left a burn on my lips. Oh baby, how do I tell my heart it ain't yours when I've said it before? No, I can't love you anymore. Anymore. No, I can't love you
No, I can't love you anymore.
anymore. No, I can't
remember this, and now I'm pissed. Yeah, this time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way. It's my way or the highway. This time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way. It's my way or the highway. Just one more fight and I'll be history. Yes, I will straight up leave your and you'll be the one who's left missing me. Yeah, this time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way. It's my way or the highway. This time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way. It's my way or the highway. Someday you'll see things my way. 'Cause you never know, no, you never know when you're gonna go. Someday you'll see things my way. 'Cause you never know, no, you never know.
Check out.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale weekend here in Monster Jam Live's could be final season number 10. As folks, we are coming off of a 1 month long hiatus. My name is Brandon Adam, the driver of Gravedigger over in Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series East. But tonight we're here in the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, Georgia to settle the points championship here for Stadium Championship Series West, Fox Sports 1 Championship Series West. As folks, 14 of some of the best virtual monster truck drivers all across North America are here tonight. And we are going to crown our Monster Jam Live, our very first points title, points champion of the season. But first, these drivers have to get through 3 competitions here. They've been all too familiar with this format here, qualifying, racing, and freestyle. And let's see who is coming out here. We have a Jersey-style track for these drivers to take on here. First up for qualifying, Adam Boyne is going to come out here in that Time Flies machine. And he is going to get a bye run. As yes, it will be a bye run here for Adam Boyne in the Time Flies. As here we go, going off the line here in this qualifying, in this preliminary round here before the racing competition. Each of these drivers are running one pass on this track so they could seed themselves into the racing bracket. So, of course, you want to run as quick as possible here in qualifying. You can see Adam Boyne staying nice and tight to these corners, really taking a very wide entrance here into these turns. Nicely done right there, very tight. Coming around each and every one of those turns, there was Adam Boyne in the Time Flies. Again, like I was saying, you want to make sure you run as fast of a time as possible so that you can possibly get a bye run into round number 2, or if not, you could get lane choice in round number 1. 4.5 flat for Adam Boyne in the Time Flies. A very good time right there to start off. Well, we're going to see how good that is once we see the rest of the field go on. Here we go. Coming up next here for qualifying, we have Jackson Mazzaros behind the wheel of the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. And he is going to go up against a longtime veteran in Sim Monsters competition, Julio Valon Jr. in Monster Energy. You remember the last time we were out here in Fox Sports 1 Championship Series West, it was Julio Valon Jr. who got the racing win out in Houston, Texas. They go off the line here. Monster Energy with the whole shot. I mean, the whole shots don't matter in qualifying. The time start once both front tires leave the flower lines. Maybe a little bit of latency issues with Jackson Mazzaros, though. I mean, look at the way he whips that rear end around, though, heading into that fun box turn. What a corner right there for Firestorm. I tell you what, they come around the final turn here. Monster Energy, a very sound pass right there from Julio Valon Jr. Jackson Mazzaros, though, tell you what, it seemed like he did not fall behind anywhere as much as he got left off the line by. Time is coming in. Look at this, a 22.4830 for Jackson Mazzaros in the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm by 0.03 of a second. That it goes right underneath Adam Boyne in time flies. 22.7843, the time for Julio Valon Jr. in Monster Energy. Jackson Mazzaros, a very aggressive pass, to say the least. Very aggressive approach there. He had it was able to serve him well, not on top of the board, but right up there in second. Is next up here, second pair for qualifying, Jeff Gordon in Maximum Destruction. This is one of the guys in contention for the points win, and he's going to go up against a guy who's made the semifinals consistently across the season, Ethan Pulowski in Raising Cane. If we refer to the points here, Jeff Gordon in Maximum Destruction, he is one of 3 drivers in this points race, and he is only behind by a matter of 12 points. Nice exit out of the corner there from the Maximum Destruction. Look at Ethan Pulowski in that near lane, now in the far lane, keeping up with Jeff Gordon here. Both drivers coming around the final turn. Again, beautiful exit out of that corner for the Maximum Destruction. I tell you what, man, Ethan Pulowski, as always, he's been pretty competitive in racing throughout the season. No different here in the Georgia Dome. Times are coming in on both of these guys. Look at that, 22.5448 for Jeff Gordon in Maximum Destruction. That is just about 1/10 of a second off of Adam Boyne. And then Ethan Pulowski in the Raising Cane, a 23.259. So not the fastest, not one of the faster passes we've seen here tonight. But I wouldn't say that's too far out as well. Definitely, it seems like to be competitive in this racing competition tonight, you definitely want to be in that mid-22 second range. For this guy, he went out first. It was Adam Boyne in the time flies with that 22.45. Have about 9 competitors to go here in qualifying. I do want to mention qualifying is for points, as it's been all throughout the season. The very first season where qualifying has been rewarding drivers some points. So if I'm Jacob Cervantes or Ivan Marr, the other 2 drivers in this points race, I'm looking to go as fast as possible here in qualifying. Get that top seed, get 14 points right off the bat. Coming up next here, Robert O'Neill going to bring out the teammate truck to the time flies. It is the Wildflower. And speaking of devil, this guy out here on the track, Irving Martin in the Gravedigger, one of the other competitors here in the points race, behind Jacob Cervantes and El Toro Loco by 5 points. As these drivers go down to the wire here, I mean, these are the make it or break it moments here in each and every one of these competitions. Have to run each and every one of these passes as if they are going to be your last. If you're Irving Martin or Jacob Cervantes or Jeff Gordon. Very tight exit right there for Irving Martin in the Gravedigger. Downsides that racing lane very smoothly. Probably the best approach that we've seen up and over that the whole night so far. Robert O'Neill, tell you what, still keeping up with the black and green wrecking machine. Look at how tight Irving goes around that corner, though. That's going to be the Gravedigger with a faster pass of the 2. Just absolutely hugging those turning obstacles, those turn cars, was Irving Martin in the Gravedigger. I mean, he did not give up any sort of space at all, shaving each and every inch of floor space. Times are in. Look at this, a 22.1199 for the Gravedigger. That puts Irving Martin on top of the board. And the other pass right here, Robert O'Neill in the Wildflower, he actually wasn't too far behind. It was a 22.483. So that's actually going to put him right in fourth place behind Jackson Mazzaros in the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. So real good passes on both of these guys here. Irving Martin, though, in the Gravedigger, tell you what, on top of the board, looking to secure 14 out of 14 points here to open out his night. Seems like that might be the name of the game here. Just take these corners as tight as possible. Here we go. Jacob Cervantes, though, this guy, the current points leader in the Fox Sports 1 West Championship Series. He's coming out in that black El Toro Loco. And he is going to go up against Angus Johnson behind the wheel of the Ice Cream Man, one of the fan favorites here on tour. Now, Jacob Cervantes, he was just in the pits, taking a look at Irving Martin in the Gravedigger. He ran that 22.11. Jacob, he is in the same lane here. He's running that right-hand lane. Let's see what happens here. Both drivers off the line, or at least El Toro Loco off the line here. Oh, Jacob misses that corner, it seems. The truck did not want to hook up right there as he entered the turn. It seems like he's trying to use as little rear steer as possible coming around the turns. He wants to really roll around them, but he just did not get the hookup around the first corner. He's able to make it work there in the last turn. That's kind of what you want to do. You want to get that back end whipped around as quickly as possible. But that is going to be huge implications on points. Cervantes and El Toro Loco, a 22.859. Not the time that he wanted here tonight. Again, points as they're being awarded here in qualifying. That's going to play dividends here as we wind down this series. Angus Johnson, on the other hand, running a time of a 25.350. Really the slowest time, unfortunately, tonight. But however, we still have some more competitors to go. Coming up next here, Josh Kingma, another one of the fan favorites here in Championship Series West. He's coming out in Obsessed. And it seems like we got a teammate matchup here, as lined up right opposite of him is Felipe Queiroz in Obsession. See what happens with both of these guys here. Josh Kingma in that left lane, Felipe in the right. It seems like another driver yet again having a bit of delay issues on the start. This is multiple times now that we've seen this out of the drivers now. Hopefully these guys can really get the lights with the connections situated. Not sure what it is, but both of these drivers here running decent. Oh, man. Not sure what that was from Felipe. He just almost turned into the wall. Oh, man. All sorts of squirrely up and over the line right there was Felipe Queiroz. Josh Kingman seemed like he ran a smoother pass out of the two. Interested in seeing what the times are. Guys, it was a 22.934 for Josh Kingma in Obsessed. And the time for Felipe Queiroz it was a 23.6114. Here in qualifying. So far on top of the board is Irving Martin in the Gravedigger. Here we go. Coming out next was the previous fastest qualifier here in Fox Sports 1 Championship Series West, Chadwick Deerfoot in Bounty Hunter. Going to take a bye run here, as again, he was the number 1 qualifier in our last event out in Houston, Texas. He's going to go off the line right here. Oh man, the truck kind of hiked up a little bit coming around the corner. Not sure if he just caught a rut in the dirt or something, but sets the truck down here. Very smooth line that Chadwick is taking around these corners. As I mean, that's really the thing with Chadwick. He's usually one of the smoother guys out. Just that sometimes that smoothness doesn't always translate to speed as he comes over the line right there. Seems like there's a little bit of bounce in that suspension setup. I'm not sure what it is. Saw that truck kind of hiking up just a little bit as he was coming around the corners there. Time is coming in here. It was a 22.6601, only 0.2 of a second or 0.5 of a second off of the fastest qualifying time in Irving Martin at the moment. So he's in that mid 22 second range, not too far off of what the competition as a whole is running. We go last up for qualifying here. We got Colt Durham coming out in the Fox Sports 1 Cletus, our very own sponsor truck. Amanda, he's not going to be able to come out here for qualifying, unfortunately. I don't know what's up with him. Probably still trying to find the keys to his ride, but we got Colt Durham rounding out the field here in qualifying. So getting the last pole on this series will be either Irving Martin in the Gravedigger or Colt Durham in Fox Sports 1 Cletus. Off the line right there goes Colt. Ooh, a bit of a wide, kind of pushed it out a little bit wide right there on the exit. Comes up and over that race lane nice and smooth. Very tight going around the fun box. That's the strategy. You really want to hug that fun box as much as you can. Kind of cut into the ramp a little bit. Oh, kind of pushes it out again, just a little bit wide on the exit. Comes up and over the line right there. Had to sort of counter steer with the rear axles right there. It didn't really help him at all. As the time for Colt Durham, it was a 23.1377. Folks, that is it for qualifying here tonight. Getting the last pole in Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series West, it is Irving Martin in the Gravedigger. Irving Martin, statistically the best racer in this series, possibly of the whole season in Monster Jam Live, if I'm being honest, as he's going to round out this last event with a qualifying win. 14 points on top of the board. And tell you what, folks, I mean, Irving Martin, he came into this event 5 points down behind the El Toro Locos, Jacob Cervantes. This is only going to shake things up a little bit more as we got 2 more competitions to go. So, folks, we're going to seed our drivers into the bracket, make sure that all those things are organized, and we will be back after this very short intermission break with Monster Jam Live Racing here in the Georgia Dome.
I had a heart full of lungs, it helped me lose my way. And there's a whole world to walk, so why should I just stay? Giving up that ghost to find my freedom when the end comes. I want that feeling. I want that feeling.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a very short intermission break, but folks, we are here for Monster Jam Live racing action in the Georgia Dome. As folks, we have seeded each of our 13 competitors into the bracket. out of round number 1, getting the automatic bye runs into round number 2. Irving Martin in the Gravedigger, he was your number 1 qualifier. He will be getting that automatic advancement once again. Second fastest in qualifying was Adam Boyne in the Time Flies. Tell you what, Adam Boyne really putting up strong numbers in qualifying. He's also going to get a bye run. And it seems like from that point on, we did not see Nick Miller in the Scarlet Bandit, but if he is not showing up here, that means Jackson Mazzaro's in the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm will also be getting an automatic advancement into round number 2, as he was the 3rd fastest qualifier. We'll see if Nick Miller can get that, I don't know, find the keys to his ride. But this is it, folks. Final racing competition in Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series West. Jacob Cervantes and El Toro Loco. We usually don't see him here this early in the bracket. He qualified 8th, and he's going to go up against Josh Kingma in Obsessed. A team monster battle here to kick things off. They go off the line. No delay issues this time for Josh Kingma in the Obsessed. And that is exactly how Jacob wanted to get the truck hooked up in qualifying. He finally got it down right there, albeit clipping that turn car just a little bit. Very good line right there ran by Jacob. Josh Kingma, though, not all too far behind. Coming around the final corner, that is going to be the difference maker, though. El Toro Loco moves on to round number 2. Jacob Cervantes, you saw what he was doing right there in that first turn. He really let off the gas so that the front end of the truck, a lot of the weight of the truck can shift onto that front right tire. And that was where he was able to get that traction coming around the turn. Because of all that pressure, all of that weight on that front right tire, he was able to get that thing to kind of roll around the corner nicely. Those BKT tires. Thing is, though, this means Jacob Cervantes is going to have to take on Irving Martin, the Gravedigger, in the first race of round 2. So that is going to be one hell of a matchup, as again, those two, they're 1 and 2 in the point standings. We're going to see what happens here as we go down the rounds. But first, I mean, we still got a lot of races to go here in round number 1. We got Angus Johnson in Ice Cream Man going up against Robert O'Neill in Wildflower. Both drivers staged and ready on those turn pods or on the fun boxes. Off the line, but Wildflower with a huge hole shot there. Little bit of delay issues for the Ice Cream Man, and right now, Robert O'Neill, all he pretty much has to do is just make sure that he keeps it clean. He's got this win pretty much in the bag. A wide exit right there for the Ice Cream Man, washing out right there on the exit of it. And that is Robert O'Neill and Wildflower moving on to round number 2. We'll take a second here to acknowledge the times. Jacob Cervantes, although he got the sort of strategy that he wanted to get down in qualifying, he still only ran a 22.59. Still about a half second slower than what we saw at Irving Martin in qualifying. So he still has a lot of work to make up as he enters round number 2. As for this race, though, a 22.541 was the time for Robert O'Neill in the Wildflower. Nearly as quick as what he was running in qualifying. Because again, that mid 22 second range, it just seems like that's going to be competition fast here tonight. If you're Irving Martin, I mean, he's just running a whole half second faster than everybody else. Coming up next here, third race of round number 1, Felipe Queiroz coming out in Obsession, and he's taking on Jeff Gordon in Maximum Destruction. I'll tell you what, the dream for that points title still on the line for Jeff Gordon and Max D. Oh man, a lot of drifting right there from Felipe Queiroz. He really washed out that back end coming around. Oh man, a bit of a harsh rebound as well coming off that race lane. Jeff Gordon in the Max D with a huge lead as they come into the final turn right here. And that is Maximum Destruction getting the win right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, a hard landing on the bow tie of the truck from Felipe Kerr as he goes up and over. As that will be it right there. Jeff Gordon in the Maximum Destruction. Tell you what, very, very smooth lines that he's taken in this this racing course. But weirdly still not as fast compared to some of the other guys out here. A 22.96 was the time for Jeff Gordon in Maximum Destruction. So again, if Jeff Gordon, again, he's one of the few drivers, one of the only 3 drivers here in contention for that points title. He wants to go far, definitely has a little bit of room for improvement. Coming up next here, battle of the SUVs, the FS1 Cletus and Monster Energy. Colt Durham here, actually with the lead by about a truck length. Is he going to be able to sustain this lead over the veteran Julio Balan Jr.? Both drivers are coming into this final turn. Julio, he made up all the ground, though, in that second turn. Down to the wire, though, and I think that was Colt Durham. Fox Sports 1, Cletus taking out the defending racing winner on the series, Julio Balan Jr. And I'd say, personally, that's an upset. That is a 22.812 for FS1 Cletus, Colt Durham. And that was a 22.670 for Julio Balan Jr., Monster Energy. Seems like he got that whole shot right there, and I mean, that's all he needed right there to get the win. Julio Balan Jr., he ran the faster pass of the two, but sometimes that could be the difference maker. I mean, I experienced it myself against Jason Poe. Last event we were out. And Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series East. I mean, hey, that's just, you win some, you lose some. That's how it kind of goes sometimes. But that's racing for you. Next up here, first time we're seeing this guy on the tracker tonight. Nick Miller in the Scarlet Bandit. Was not able to see him in qualifying, but he is out here in this racing competition. And he is going to go up against the 3rd fastest qualifier, Jax Mazzaros in the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Off the line, seems like Nick Miller in the Scarlet Bandit, a substantial hole shot. Very smooth corner. Look at that, though. What a corner for Jax Mazzaros in the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. And look at this. He is just oh so smooth coming around these turns right now. He's going to come into this final turn very relaxed on the throttle. Nicely done right there. Very little wheel slip for the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, and that is exactly what you want. You want as much traction as possible, as little wheel slip as possible. Really want to get those treads of those tires digging and clawing into the dirt. Get that frictional force underneath you to pull you out of those corners. Times are in a 22.450 or 451 for Jax Mazzaros and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Very consistent, which is a 22.48. And Nick Miller in the Scarlet Bandit running a 26.254. Last race here, or actually no, this is the last race in round number 1. Chadwick Deerfoot in the Bounty Hunter goes up against Ethan Pawlowski in Raisin Cane. Both drivers come off the line here. Ethan Pawlowski, no stranger to going deep in the bracket, and it seems like Chadwick, he went a little bit wide right there in that corner. Almost nosedives it right there. He's just barely able to catch the down ramp of that race lane. Seems like it is Raisin Cane with a substantial lead. Both drivers coming around the final turn. And that is Ethan Pawlowski taking out the veteran here in round number 1. He goes on to the next round. Again, I'm not sure what it is with Chadwick's truck. I mean, this is the first time I'm really noticing it up close here. I mean, the way that the truck is kind of bouncing in the corners. Not sure why it's kind of doing that here. Maybe the shocks are a little bit too stiff on the truck. Maybe the PSI in the tire is a little bit too high. Just given the suspension setup, just a little bit too much of a bounce. But nonetheless, your Ethan Pulowski and the Racing Cane moves on to round 2. And that is it for round number 1, folks. We have our second round bracket set up. Irving Marn in the Gravedigger, number 1 qualifier, goes up against Jacob Cervantes in El Toro Loco. We're going to see Robert O'Neill in the Wildflower go up against Jeff Gordon in Maximum Destruction. Adam Boyne in Time Flies, second fastest qualifier, goes up against Colt Durham in FS1 Cletus. And then Jackson Mazzaros in Team Hot Wheels Firestorm takes on Ethan Pulowski in Raising King. Here we go here, round number 2 of racing, starting it off with a bang here. The 2 rivals all throughout this season, Irving Martin and Jacob Cervantes. Irving Martin with lane choice, he takes the near lane. El Toro Loco with a slight hole shot as they go off the line. And it seems like it's Jacob right there. He floors it up and over the race lane. Irving Martin using the momentum on the down ramp, propels him around that fun box. But it seems like Jacob with a slight edge. They're both coming around the final turn. Down to the wire. Oh my goodness, I think that was Gravedigger right there by about a tread of a tire. We're going to go to the replay. Was Irving Martin able to make the comeback? You just saw right there in the replay a difference in strategy as they came over the race lane. Jacob completely floored it. Irving Martin downsided it. Look at how tight the Gravedigger was right there to the corner. And that was the difference maker. The Gravedigger's Irving Martin is going to move into our semifinal round. And I tell you what, folks, I think that right there, that race could have been the difference maker. I'm going to take a look at the times here. I mean, just blazing fast laps right there on both guys. Irving Martin in the Gravedigger with a 22.139, just as fast as he was in qualifying. Jacob Cervantes with a 22.507, so actually not as fast as I thought. But he was able to get that hole shot, not able to hold him off though. Here we go, next up here. Jeff Gordon in the Maximum Destruction taking on Robert O'Neill in the Wildflower. Both drivers catching the down ramp of that race lane. Very aggressive entrance into that corner from Max D. Seems like the Wildflower, though, with a huge lead. Oh my goodness, as I say that, and very Robert O'Neill thing to do right there, as, I mean, he had it, but he just lost it at the very end. Tried to ride those ruts there in the corner, but he just got gripped up. It is Jeff Gordon in Maximum Destruction moving on to the semifinals. I mean, I'll tell you what, I don't blame Robert O'Neill there. I mean, when you're going up against a guy like Jeff Gordon or going up against any one of the top racers here in the series, you got to really put all your eggs in the basket. And you got to take those risks. You got to push yourself to 110%. And sometimes it just, I mean, sometimes it works out. Other times it doesn't. Right there, you just saw him push it just a little bit too hard coming into that final turn. But for Jeff Gordon and Max D was a 22.58. Not get him lane choice against Irving Martin in the Gravedigger. However, regardless, he is able to get into that semifinal round. Obviously, the most important thing that these drivers win and make it as deep as a run that they can in these brackets. The second half of round number 2 here, Adam Boyne in Time Flies, the second fastest qualifier, goes up against Colt Durham in FS1 Cletus, who took out the defending racing winner. Time Flies with a bit of a hole shot. Coming around the corner right there. Oh man, Colt Durham washing out right there with the back end. And that's what you do not want to do. You do not want to get that back end of the truck washing out, creating extra wheel slip. Coming around the final turn though, Colt, again, you could see him just struggling to straighten that back end out in the exit of the corners. Time flies. Adam Boyne moves into the semifinals. That's the thing. I mean, the objective, at least when I'm a driver, you got to make sure that you whip your back end around the corner before your opponent does. cut that angular distance before your opponent can, make up that 180 degrees in that hairpin corner. But however, sometimes, you get into those situations where you overdo it, and then you have to overcorrect yourself. And when you have to overcorrect yourself, from washing out like that, that's when you lose a lot of ground speed. That's when you get a lot of wheel slip. And you lose out in a lot of time right there, as we saw with Colt Durham. Final race here of round number 2. Jax Mazzaros goes up against Ethan Pawlowski. Ethan Pawlowski with a huge hole shot right there. But this is where Jax Mazzaros succeeds right there as he makes up a good bit of ground in that first corner. Very aggressive coming around the fun box as he's always been here throughout the night. But Ethan with a bit of a slight edge. They're coming around the final corner. And is it going to be the Raising Cane? That is going to be Ethan Pawlowski. Tell you what, Jackson Mazzaros is one of the most consistent racers here tonight. You saw him running those 22.4s. But Ethan Pawlowski finding a little bit of extra mile an hour out of those corners. Times are in. So Ethan, actually, he ran the slower pass of the two. A 22.56 was the time on Raising Cane. A 22.51 the time on Jackson Mazzaros. But Ethan Pawlowski able to get that hole shot, as I mentioned at the start of the race. And that was all he needed. Folks, we are moving quick here through this racing bracket. We are in our semifinal round here. We're going to kick things off with a Gravedigger Max D matchup. Irving Marin, Jeff Gordon, both of these guys in contention for the points win as they go off the line here. Irving Marin has looked unstoppable all throughout the night here in racing. Very tight exit right there. As he keeps it nice and low to the ground as he goes up and over that race lane. Both drivers coming around here. Jeff Gordon is putting up a fight for it. They come around the final turn. Irving clips the car. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Was that Jeff Gordon in the maximum destruction? I mean, I talked about Irving Marin looking unstoppable here, running 22.1s. Did he lose it all there in that final turn, though? As you can see, Max D maybe with a bit of a slight advantage. Hard whip into that corner. Irving, he tried to cut it in nice and tight, but a bit too tight right there. Oh my goodness, I still don't know who won that. From this, it could be Max D from this angle, but we're going to get an official call. Call is in, folks. Jeff Gordon, in maximum destruction, does the unthinkable, and he takes out Irving Marin in the Gravedigger, and he's moving into the championship round here. But, folks, let's see who is going to go up against in the final round. Raising Cane going up against Time Flies, Ethan Pawlowski and Adam Boyne. Both drivers coming off the line here. Coming around the first turn, I tell you what, Ethan Pawlowski, this guy, he's seen the final round before in this season. He's looking to put himself back onto that spot. A little bit of a bobble right there from the Time Flies. Both drivers coming into this final turn, though. Ethan tries to take it tight. He wheelies into the race lane, though. That is Adam Boyne and the Time Flies making the comeback. Back in the whip when it mattered the most. And he is moving into our final round here. Tell you what, a valiant effort from Ethan Pawlowski in the Raising Cane. Again, he's been a consistent semifinal rounder all throughout the season. Hands down, been a phenomenal season for that guy, especially in the racing competition. But folks, this is it here. We have winded down our racing bracket from 14 to some of the best virtual monster truck drivers around the globe to the fastest two here in the Georgia Dome. Gonna get set to meet our final round competitors. As this is it, this is the very last race in Fox Sports 1's Championship Series West. Coming out here, this guy has never won a stadium racing win in Monster Jam Live before. He's looking to get his very first win this season. It is Adam Boyne and the Time Flies. And this is a guy who won the very first racing competition all season long. It is Jeff Gordon in the Maximum Destruction looking to secure that winner's circle once again. I don't think Jeff Gordon's won racing in this series since the first stop. Let's see what happens here amongst both of these guys here. They go off the line. Dead even as they enter the first turn. And it seems like it is Maximum Destruction, a substantial lead here for Jeff Gordon. Adam trying to crack the whip. He kind of checks up a little bit right there around the fun box. And it seems like for the second time this season, Maximum Destruction is going to win racing here in the Fox Sports 1 Championship Series West Tour. Oh man, and there goes Adam. Jeff Gordon, he opened out the season with a racing win. He's going to close it out with a racing win as he's doing donuts to celebrate right there. Putting Maximum Destruction back into the winner's circle. Parks it on top of that step up. Jeff Gordon, tell you what, I mean, let's say even if he doesn't walk out with a points win, still coming out with a sanctioned Sim Monsters win. That is always good to get out here in these very competitive leagues. Tell you what, folks, that has been it here for racing inside of the Georgia Domes. Great racing that we've seen here tonight. Congratulations to Jeff Gordon in the Max D once again. But folks, we're going to cut these racing lanes. We're going to get some car stacks out here. We got some insanely steep obstacles for these drivers to tackle here in freestyle. And we're going to close out FS1 West with a bang here. So stay tuned here after this very short intermission break. And we're going to get back with the very last freestyle competition here in the Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series West Tour.
Fight the friction. So easy. You can't take the pressure. So easy. I start down to be strong. You can't fight the friction. So ease it off. Fight the friction. So easy. You can't take the pressure. So easy. I start down to be strong. You can't fight the friction. So ease it off. Oh, why can't you let go like a bird in the snow? This is no place to build your home. You can't fight the friction. So easy. You can't take the pressure. So easy. I start down to be strong. You can't fight the friction. Said a lie would understate my case. I
hold my tongue. I know I say something I regret. Don't blame me. Just strike the match and walk away. Let me in. I've seen better days. Don't lay down, take it on goddamn, and tell me that you want it. You want it. You want it. You want it. Don't lay down, take it on goddamn, and tell me that you want it. You want it. You said you want it. If you bring the fuel, I'll bring the flames. And set it off, not what you want, I'm what you need. A chicken time bomb, just strike the match and let it take. Let me in, lighter, let it blaze. Don't lay down, take it on goddamn, and tell me that you want it. You want it, you want it, you want it. Don't lay down, take it on goddamn, and tell me that you want it. You want it, you said you want it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the XMT Fox Sports 1 Championship Series West. We're here as we are rounding out with the freestyle competition, the last of our 3 competitions here tonight. As folks, this is it. This is the last opportunity for each of our drivers to get 14 out of 14 possible points to their name as we wind down not only the points race, but also the battle en route to the Monster Jam Live World Finals 10 main field. So this is it. All these drivers, they got to pull out all the stops in this freestyle competition. As you guys know the drill, each of these drivers got 2 minutes to lay it all there on the line. And we got Colt Durham kicking things off in the FS1 Cletus. See what happens here. We have a Jersey style setup once again for these drivers to tackle, as they pretty much become all too familiar with it. As Colt Durham, let's see what he's got here. He's parked it right there on the flower lines. He's going to start off here. Huge launch up and over that cut racing lane. Lands just off to the side of that fun box right there. Keeps it going. Nice launch right there up and over the back of the fun box. Beautiful sky wheelie. Oh man, kind of takes out both of those sway bars. right there on the back end of the truck, but I mean, he's still running regardless. Another huge sky wheelie. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Somersaults it up and over. He's able to bring it back on all fours. Front end of this truck it does not want to stay down. There you go. Gets a bit more of a level jump right there. Liking the elevation. He's gone really 4 for 4 in big jumps here so far to open out this run. Bit of a cross or a bit of a combination right there diagonally along the track. Has to back it up just a little bit as he goes into that backflip container. Nicely done. Gets the consecutive. Yes. Yes, he does. There you go. Brings it back on all fours. First backflip of the night. Able to get that consecutive down. Nicely done right there. Tell you what, was not expecting any driver in the opening sort of freestyles to really use the lips right there on those tabletops. But Colt Durham, nice technicality. Oh, a move-to-move combination. Dumps the truck over. Oh, man, as he's in the wall. That is going to be it for Colt Durham. Goes out with a bang to end off Fox Sports 1. Oh, okay. Ends to end off his run here in the Fox Sports 1 Championship Series West. As folks, that is going to be it here. Score is coming in. At just about a little over 30 seconds left. Score is in. It is a 20.5 to get this freestyle competition started. That will stay on top of the board for now. Coming up next here, Robert O'Neill in the Wildflower. Tell you what, I don't think we could have put Robert O'Neill in any other truck to fit this guy best. I mean, you take a look at the adjective in the name of this truck, wild. I mean, certainly this guy's a wild man himself. And look at that. That was a really cool crossbar that he started out with. He kind of hit the that sort of center wedge right there, using both the race lane and the side of that tabletop. Nice move-to-move combination to follow it up as well. Big launch right there. I'm not sure why the shocks are moving like that. Hope he didn't make any changes to his setup in the back. As you can see right there, goes up and over. A bit of a double slap wheelie. Goes up and over that back of the racing right there. Nicely done. Oh, man, a huge sky wheelie. Lands it hard on that left tire. Just going to let the truck roll right there. Kind of lands on top of that fun box right there to continue. Nicely done. No time wasted. Nice tail whip. Walks a slap wheelie all the way down the track. Stops it at the cars. Very explosive start for Robert O'Neill on the Wildflower. Liking the combinations. I'm liking the air that he's getting. Again, these huge sky wheelies off the race lanes. Oh my goodness, he dumps it over again, but this time not able to bring it back on all fours. 48 seconds on time right there. Robert O'Neill in the Wildflower. Tell you what, had a very promising freestyle. But again, I'm not sure what was going on with the shocks. They were kind of a bit more springy than usual, a bit more stiffer than what they always used to be like. Score is coming in. It is going to be a 19.5. 19.5, the score for Robert O'Neill in the Wildflower. That's going to put him right in second place underneath Colt Durham. Coming up third here for freestyle, we got Felipe Queiroz, the beast out of Brazil, coming out in Obsession. As I think I said at the beginning of the show, I said 14 of some of the best virtual monster truck drivers all around North America. I'm sorry, this guy is from South America. Moving up here to the north side in the Georgia Dome, all throughout the series actually. As let's see what he's got here in store. Comes out. Nice launch right there. Good distance going up and over that step up to get things started. Bit of a downside right there. Uses that momentum to go into the back of that step up or the back of that tabletop. Nicely done there from Felipe. Bit of a launch right there. Going over the front side of the tabletop. Combos it up and over the fun box again. Spins it around. Seems like a little bit of connection issues here, but none really much that he can be in control of. Oh my goodness! He noses it over on the bow tie of the truck. He's still continuing. I mean, the risks of him getting CT have probably grown exponentially, but tell you what, he's going to continue like none happened. 70 seconds to go here for the obsession. Kind of whips the back end into the side of that tabletop. Oh my goodness. Going for a wild ride here as he's going to bring it back on all fours. This truck does not want to stay on all four of those BKT tires. I tell you what, 50 seconds to go now for Felipe. Goes in for the backflip container. Oh, a hard landing on the nose. He's able to bring it back again. He's just able to get lucky every single time. Putting this truck in all sorts of different risky situations. The nose end of this truck does not want to stay down or does not want to stay up. And, man, that's going to be it right there for Felipe Queiroz. 20 seconds on the clock. Because that will be it for Felipe in the obsession. I tell you what, he just kept getting lucky all throughout that freestyle. Putting his truck in all sorts of different wacky situations and able to drive out of them. Score is coming in. And it's going to be a 23 out of 40. That is going to take the lead here in freestyle. Felipe Queiroz, tell you what, a little bit of wow factor in that freestyle. Could have done a better job of keeping the whole thing together all throughout. Still able to get through most of the clock. Solid performance nonetheless. And next up, your semifinalist, one of your semifinalists, Ethan Pawlowski in Raisin Cane. You call him Mr. Gold. XMT starts the clock right there with a big launch up and over the step up. Nicely done. Look at that. He pogoed it right there going up and over that sky wheelie, and it was able to downside it off the pogo into the back of the tabletop. Another nice launch going up and over the step-ups. First set of donuts here tonight, or donut singular. Tries to get the downside right there. There you go. Nicely done. First time we've seen someone hit that combo. One box into the back of that cut race lane. Big launch up and over that tabletop. Catches the back end of that race lane into a slap wheelie all the way across the floor. Big launch going up and over that right there. Pretty controlled start here for Ethan Pawlowski, and yet he's still able to get some nice big airs. Look at that. Once again, another huge sky wheelie. Puts it into a slap wheelie. 50 seconds to go now. Whips the truck around. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, look at that downside. I thought the truck was going to nose up and over, but Ethan Pawlowski, he had the perfect amount of throttle to put into the back of that jump to get that butter smooth landing right there. Continuing off with a combination. 25 seconds to go. Another nice single launch right there. Another bit of a slap wheelie, liking the wheelies in this freestyle. It's this angled face on the tabletop, lands it on the right two tires, bounces it up and over the tabletop right there, or the fun box. There you go, low to the ground and fast to close out this run, and that is going to be time. First driver to fill the clock, Ethan Pawlowski in the Raisin Cane. Right there for Ethan Pawlowski in the Raisin Cane. Tell you what, some nice air Tried to go for things that no one else had really gone for with the downsiding and some of the combo moves he was going out. A little bit of nuance that we're seeing compared to what the rest of the field has done. It is a 27 out of 40. Ethan Pawlowski and the Raisin Cane coming out here and laying it down in freestyle. A very solid performance here for Ethan. Coming up next here, we got one of the part of our rookie class here in Monster Jam Live this season, Nick Miller, coming out in Scarlet Bandit. Nick Miller starts off on the back of the step up, nice break check and a clean downside right there, smooth hit to get things started. It's that angled face right there. That's the truck down, nicely done. Keeps it tight to the fun box right there. Doesn't want to give up too much ground. A nice combination right there. It gets a bit of a downside as well. That's going to be a pretty common combination, a very common sequence I think we're going to see all throughout the night. A very huge sky wheelie to get things continuing. Nicely done right there, setting the truck down. Nicely done right there, up and over that angled face, puts it into a slap wheelie. Oh my goodness, a little bit out of hand. Trying to get it back on all fours. Ah, man, but that is going to be it. 67 seconds left on the clock. A Bandit. Try to go for that wheelie up and over the whole collage of obstacles diagonally, but got caught in a bad spot right there. None much you can really do about that. Score is coming in for Nick Miller and the Scarlet Bandit. It is a 16.5. 16.5 the score for Nick Miller. Unfortunately, that is going to put him near the end. I'll tell you what, a very solid showing out of the rookie, Nick Miller. As coming up next year, Angus Johnson bringing out the Ice Cream Man. Angus coming out, announcing his presence with a huge launch right there, reaching the second deck of stands. Oh, a little bit too fast. Oh, okay. I think that was actually intentional. He's going to back it up and over the fun box. Oh, hold on to it. There you go. Able to bring it back on all fours. This is the truck around, the very first reverse move that we've seen here tonight. Nose pick right there coming off the back of that launch. Tell you what though, 30 seconds already in. Now to make sure that when you're in this freestyle competition, you're always moving from point A to point B, getting things done as quickly as possible, going into a spot, executing that cleanly and smoothly, and then moving in right into the next spot. Oh, one-wheeled wheelie all the way across the tabletop right there. Nicely done for Angus. Oh, tries to cross it up. Oh, a hard landing right there on that right rear tire. Bringing it back down on all fours. He did get RII'd. 52 seconds on the clock. We're going to see if Angus will get the go to refire. And he will get the go. I mean, tell you what, that thing was... It went up and over end over end. I don't think there's a part of the truck that hasn't been touched yet. Oh my goodness. What a save right there. Tell you what, he had the peace of mind to put that thing in reverse. Very good instance of reactive driving there from Angus Johnson. I'll tell you what though, not a ton of control in this freestyle. Not a huge display of proactive driving out of the guy. Just always kind of hangs this truck on the ragged edge. Goes for a nice backflip, spins it around. No time to waste here. 20 seconds left on time. Uses every square inch of the floor to line up for this big launch up and over the step up. Biggest launch we've seen off of that tonight so far. Hale whips it right there. Nice cross thread. First driver to hit that from that face. Oh, but again, he gets all sorts of out of shape. He's going to bring it back on all fours. And that is going to be it for Angus Johnson in the Ice Cream Man. Ending off the run here with a double slap wheelie all the way across the floor. In for Angus Johnson in the Ice Cream Man. And it is going to be a 23.5. That is going to put him second place, right behind Ethan Pawlowski in the Raisin Cane. I tell you what, I mean, that's just kind of been the issue with Angus all throughout the season. He goes for these very risky spots, but doesn't really demonstrate a whole lot of proactive control over the truck. And he kind of, the momentum of his freestyles usually gets broken up from him having to recover the truck every now and then. So that's it. That's, I mean, something to learn moving forward. Here is next up, Josh Kingma coming out in Obsessed. Looking to see what other ways he can entertain the crowd here, the crowd before his freestyles. Oh, oh my gosh. And he has two Obsessed monster trucks here. He has that other thing parked right by the tunnel. I'm not sure what he's going to do with it. Let's see what he's going to go for here. Actually, he's just going to start his run. Nicely done. Huge launch going up and over that race lane. Arcs the truck in the air. Rocking it back and forth. Nicely done. Beautiful three-piece combination right there. Rocking the truck on the rear twos, the front twos, and then back on the rear twos. Oh, a huge launch up and over the tabletop. I thought the truck was going to nose over again. Had the perfect amount of throttle input right there heading into the jump. Nicely done right there. Again, very solid momentum. Nice hang time from Josh. Working his way to the center of the track now with that race lane hit. Has to back up a little bit right there. He's going to go right back into the fun box to continue the flow of the run. Cross threads it up and over. Combos it up and over the back of that middle jump. Able to use the lip right there. Keeps it nice and tight to the tabletop as well. Really, again, when you talk about the momentum that these drivers have to carry around in their freestyles, Josh Kim making the most of it here. Try to get the stoppie right there. It doesn't slow him down all that much. Very nice, good, very tight to the obstacles. Very, very quick and rapid fire motion here from Josh Kingman in the Obsessed. Not sure if he tried to go for that moonwalk again. It seems like he's trying to get something here, but the truck is not reacting in the way that he's intending it to react. Gets the truck into a bicycle. He rides the fun box. Oh, man, he's not able to get it back on all fours, though. That's going to be it for Josh Kim and the Obsessed. Tell you what, I like the momentum in that freestyle. He was keeping the truck tighter to the obstacles more than everybody else, and he was just going move to move. Pretty unique approach compared to what we've seen out of other guys. Score is coming in. Score is in for Josh Kim and the Obsessed. It will tie for the lead with a 27.0. 27.0. That ties the lead here in freestyle. Tell you what, I think blow for blow, Ethan may have gotten more hang time altogether in that freestyle than Josh Kingma. But tell you what, again, with the volume of hits, the accumulation of hits from Josh Kingma, certainly impressive. as it was able to match overall with what Ethan was able to do out there on the track. So that is why they're both 1 and 2 in the scores. We're both on top. Coming up next year, Chadwick Deerfoot brings out the Bounty Hunter. He's gotten a fast qualifier win. Unfortunately, not able to secure a racing win. But will he be able to get his first freestyle win this season? Starts off a huge launch. Oh my goodness, and a huge flatland as well. Big rebound to start off the freestyle from Chadwick Deerfoot. Works his way into the center of the floor. There you go, puts it into a wheelie. Up and over, walks it down into a slap wheelie as well. Nicely done. Usually all these other competitors, they would kind of sky it up and over the back of that step up. Chadwick Deerfoot found a more technical, more nuanced approach to that. Rebounds the truck up and over that fun box. Nicely done. Big launch up and over that tabletop. Nicely done again. Walking these wheelies all the way across. Very Cretan-esque freestyles that Chadwick's been putting up all throughout the season. Oh my goodness, a huge launch again. I tell you what, I spoke about how this racing setup, the shock setup probably bit him a little bit in racing, but it's certainly helping him a lot. Getting as much altitude as possible off of the jumps. Less than a minute to go here for Chadwick. He's going to go up and over that cut race lane again. You can see that front end reaching just as high as the second deck of stands. Spins the truck around here, goes for the backflip. Able to land it. There you go. Moves out of it very quickly. No time wasted. And there you go. He goes back over to that step up, but this time takes a different approach. Skies it up and over. If you're going to go for the same move again, you got to do it bigger and better. He just did it right there. Another just huge launch. A big air assault for Chadwick and the Bounty Hunter. Able to get the downside. Combos it up and over the race lane there, and he has got time for maybe just about one more hit. And that is going to be time for Chadwick Deerfoot in the Bounty Hunter. Puts it into a bit of a high-speed slap wheelie at the end, and that is it, man. Tell you what, a very solid all-around performance for Chadwick Deerfoot in the Bounty Hunter. Oh my goodness, he's going to plant it right there for the crowd. Sets it down on all fours on top of the center. Score is in for Chadwick Deerfoot in the Bounty Hunter. It is going to be a 30 out of 40. Bounty Hunter, again, this guy, no stranger to the freestyle competition in Sim Monsters. I mean, he is one of the longtime veterans out here as Chadwick. And he just laid down an all-around great freestyle, good momentum, great hang time, good technical hits as well. You saw the nuance with some of the wheelies that he was pulling out there on the track. And he was able to fill the clock with no issue. Now this guy, currently, as of now, he is on top of the board here in points. Following qualifying and following racing. All he has to do is just run a clean, hard freestyle. And possibly this could be Irving Martin's first points win in Monster Jam Live. But tell you what, he has to get through these 2 minutes first. Let's see what Irving has in store here. Oh, okay. Starts off with a wheelie up and over the tabletop. And he's able to set it down right there. Combos it up and over the fun box. Early backflip as well. Sets the truck down. No time wasted. A clean rotation right back into the flow of the run. Irving Martin, a very technical start right there. Tell you what, that's something that I would do personally. Just to set myself apart from the rest of the field immediately. Goes up and over that angled face. Nice launch right there. Good height and distance going up and over that. Another nice high-speed combination. Oh, puts it on one tire. A one-wheeled stoppie. We saw some drivers here trying to go for that stoppie earlier tonight. Irving Martin came out. He just did it on one tire. No problem. spins the truck around again, really liking the hang time. The effortless transitions from move to move as well. Another nice high-speed combination all the way across the track. Clears the collage. Less than a minute to go here for the Gravedigger. Huge launch right there. Brake checking it to get the truck level. Races around that tabletop. Oh, he's going to whip it. Able to downside it as well. Brings it back on all fours right there. That was a nice tail whip. Call him Noah Bakken. As he's going to go right into that angled face. Once again, another huge launch. Oh my goodness, a hard landing right there onto the side of the tabletop. Able to bring it back into a bicycle. Walks it across the floor. Right into that fun box. And into the back of that tabletop once more. Tell you what a freestyle here from Irving Martin and the Gravedigger. Gonna go for the cross thread. There you go. Crosses it up and over that step up. First guy to do that here tonight. And that is gonna be time right there. Irving Martin fills the clock with a great all-around freestyle performance. That was so tough. In for Gravedigger. The score is in. It is a 32.5. A 32.5 is the score for the Gravedigger. Irving Marin has just gotten one major step closer to securing his very first points win in Monster Jam Live history, but tell you what, he still has more competitors, more bullets to dodge. Follow up that performance, we have Julio Velan Jr. in Monster Energy. Jr., he's gotten close to winning before. Not won a freestyle competition this season. You go back to his freestyle in San Diego, the second stop on tour, where he got second, I believe. Looking to put his name back in the winner's circle. Starts off with a backflip. Backs out of it right there. It took him a little bit right there to back out of that spot. Continues right there with a wheelie. Chadwick Deerfoot style. He tried to get the moonwalk right there, but again, not able to make it happen. Irving Martin, the only guy really to get that stoppie compared to everybody else. Straight up and down wheelie right there to get things rolling again. Oh my goodness, a ragged edge combination, and Julio able to bring it back on all fours somehow. I have no idea how the front end of that truck did not catch the lip. But he's still rolling regardless. What a move right there from Julio. He's going to continue on a high-speed bicycle. Oh, he didn't really commit to it, but again, got a lot of speed off of it. Going to go right into the back of the tabletop. Nice launch off of that. 60 seconds in, 60 seconds to go. Nice distance going up and over the car. Floats up and over that tabletop, or that fun box rather. Spins it into a donut. Nice set of revolutions right there, about 3 of them. Puts it into another bit of a wheelie. Able to get the moonwalk this time. Again, the truck, it just does not want to settle on the front twos. Kind of searching around a little bit. He's going to go back. I mean, that's the 3rd time that he's hit the back of that step up. Coming around here, working his way into the center of the floor. Nice diagonal launch going up and over. Oh my goodness, loses traction on the front left. He is able to bring it back on all fours. The clock winding down here. Julio Velan Jr. and the Monster Energy looking to end out a season with a bang. Nice launch. I mean... That's the 4th time he's hit that, but I mean, that's going to be it right there for Julio Velan Jr. and the Monster Energy. Oh my goodness, a high-speed bicycle. Oh no. Oh, well. Unfortunately, goes into the wall. right there. That might be a severe deduction on points. Julio Valon Jr. Again, you see he was definitely going for certain spots in that freestyle. But again, you see that issue with the truck not reacting in the ways in which the driver intends it to react. Score is coming in. It's going to be a 28 for Julio Valon Jr. in the Monster Energy. It's going to put him into third place at the moment. Coming up next here, this guy was moments away from securing his first racing win. However, he's back out here for vengeance. It is Adam Boyne in Time Flies. Tell you what, he got second in qualifying, second in racing. This guy, he could actually secure the overall event championship. He just has to put up a strong freestyle first, and he is the first guy to hit that all throughout the night. Gets the cross thread. Oh my goodness, he almost flips it over though. That could have been very bad, but he's able to continue regardless. Adam Boyne in Time Flies almost grip rolled it there, right in the ruts there in that far end of the track. Continues to run off with some big air going up and over that cut race lane. Nice slap wheelie right there, all across this near side of the track, the front side of the floor. Nice bit of a combo, puts it into a bit of a bicycle, sets it down right there. Big launch going up and over, puts it into a bit of a wheelie. Nicely done. Gets a little bit of a combo using the lip on the end of that tabletop. More nice air right here for the Time Flies. Tries to get it into a little bit of a wheelie again. Gets it into a moonwalk just a little bit. And with less than 60 seconds to go, aims for that backflip container, lands the flip. And continues on this freestyle. Very solid run. Again, this is a very all-around good performance here from Adam Boyne. He's not been doing anything super out of the box compared to what these other guys have done here. Tries to go for another bit of a moonwalk combo. Not able to get the bicycle either. Nice downside. There you go. Oh, there you go. Nice pogo right there on that tabletop. Puts it into a slap wheelie. There you go. Looking to end out this run strong here. Arcing the truck in the air, going up and over that tabletop. Another bit of a pocket maneuver right there. Uses the lip to get a second slap wheelie going. And that is time for Adam Boyne. This is probably going to be the last move of the run. Oh, there you go. Oh, not able to get the downside, but he is able to save it. As that will be it for Adam Boyne and the Time Flies. Very solid run from Adam Boyne. Telling you what, he opened out with that very explosive cross thread. Had some really nice wheelie combinations in there. He was really putting the truck on the rear two wheels to string hits together more than anybody else. There may have been just a little bit of a lull in that freestyle in the middle portion, where he was certainly going for some nice hits. He was keeping around some good momentum, but he wasn't really doing anything bigger or much different than anybody else. That's going to give him a 27.5 in the scores. Here we go. Next up here, I'm honestly kind of surprised that this guy has not gotten a freestyle win this season. But it is Jax Mazzaros and the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, one of the most aggressive drivers that I think we have on tour, but yet one of the most technical as well. Starts the run off. Oh my goodness, what was that? What kind of flip was that? I have no idea what that was, but that was clean. And that just sent him right into the back of that next obstacle. No time wasted. Oh my goodness. Able to get the downside. Wheelies it over the tabletop. Jax Mazars with the most explosive 20 seconds that we've seen here tonight. Crosses it up and over the fun box. And crosses it up and over the tabletop. That's a unique angle. I don't think we've seen anyone go for that here. I think Angus Johnson went for that earlier. Oh man, a beautiful downside. Kind of whips it going up and over the lip right there. Gets the truck stopped and turned around as quickly as possible. And another beautiful downside using that space, that wedge in between the race lane and the back of that step up. Jackson Mazzaros with the perfect blend of speed, but also nuance. He's attacking these things in all sorts of different angles that we haven't seen anybody else do. Oh my goodness! Lands it hard on the front end. He's able to somersault it. He's got 48 seconds on time. And it seems like that is going to be it right there for Jackson Mazzaros and the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. I tell you what, all good things unfortunately must come to an end. But that came to an end 48 seconds too early, man. I think that's just been the issue with Jackson all season long, man. But I tell you what, when he's not in this run for a point series, he will be a threat in the World Finals. Mark my words about that. He'll be gunning it for that freestyle title this year. Scores are coming in, though. I tell you what, a 26 flat. I mean, for only having gotten through just over a minute and getting that high of a score, I mean, that shows, man, that run absolutely had potential. Daily flip. One of the other three drivers here in the contention for the points run, it is Jeff Gordon in Maximum Destruction. He was the first freestyle winner of this season, and just like in racing, he's going to try to end this out with another win. Oh my goodness. As I say that, I mean, that could have been an insane commentator's curse. He's able to continue the run, though. Nicely done. Look at that. Just floating up and over the collage. Oh my gosh. Huge rebound as well. I tell you what, this Maximum Destruction, I don't know what it is, man, with the shock setup, but this thing is just tailor-made for these big air sends. He's going to get a nice low to the ground rotation. Puts it right into the back of that fun box. Oh my goodness, a huge rebound as well off of that. This truck, I mean, it's just every single time it lands, it wants to flip over. But Jeff Gordon, he has the very good reactive driving. The way how he kind of twists and contorts the axles in the air to get that air control, or to get that landing control. Oh my goodness, a huge pocket. Look at that. Landed the truck, it did like a 180 spin, got it into a slap wheelie, and he pocketed it over the back of the race lane. And Jeff Gordon just continuing like nothing happened right there. Nice bit of a launch right there going up and over the lip. 40 seconds to go. Oh man, there you go. He's able to get it back on all fours. Tell you what, I mean, this is just a classic Maximum Destruction freestyle. Oh my goodness, a huge tail whip. Almost rebounds up and over the whole fun box. Spins it around. There he goes, able to avoid the backflip container just a little bit. Nice bit of a cross thread right there. 5 seconds to go on time. Oh man, and a huge launch, flat spinning it in the air almost. And that is going to be it for Jeff Gordon in the Maximum Destruction. Out air assault for Jeff Gordon in the maximum destruction. The question is, was it better than Irving Martin in the El Toro Loco? Score is in. It is a 31 out of 40. Jeff Gordon, I tell you what, he filled the clock. He hit damn near everything on the floor. Huge air from start to finish. And I will say, he had that insane pocket maneuver, but the technicality otherwise, I don't think it was quite on the level as an Irving Martin. That right there was the sole difference maker, I think, in the two freestyle performances. Also, just a little bit of hiccups as well in terms of the flow. It seems like the truck, again, it was just getting a little bit too out of control in certain spots. He's really kind of struggling to hold on to it at times. Irving Martin, in my opinion, with the more complete freestyles, that's why he is on top of the board so far. But still, nonetheless, Jeff Gordon, again, he's one of those guys who will be a threat for that freestyle title in the World Finals. But speaking of freestyle titles, this guy is your defending World Freestyle Champion, Jacob Cervantes. He has won 4 out of the 5 freestyle competitions this season in the Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series West. He's looking to go 5 or 6. Okay. Irving Martin, congrats on your points win. Huge air to start off. And a huge nose pick as well for Jacob right there. I mean, an explosive start to the run. I think at this point, I think there's not much he could do. But regardless, he's going to go out here. There's still a sanctioned sim win on the line. Nice landing right there. Puts it into a wheelie. Keeps it vertical. Sets it down. Jacob Cervantes, this is the thing that I've seen out of this guy. He has gotten better at stringing together these very fast-paced but technical moves. The moves that he goes for, usually it takes a driver just like a split second more to set up for these moves, or maybe they execute them a bit slower than everybody else. But with Jacob, it's how quickly he gets into those spots and how smoothly he's still able to execute those moves, even despite how much momentum he's carrying. Very reminiscent of the sorts of freestyles that I do. As again, this has just been a very Mark McDonald-esque freestyle. He's gonna rebound off the wall. Oh my goodness. Uncharacteristic non-downside for Jacob, but he's able to get the run going regardless. Lands the backflip container right there. Up and over the step up. Nicely done right there. A lot of momentum on that down ramp. He just shifted into reverse. Up and over the step up once again. Oh, he tried to transfer it. Hold on to it. He goes into the wall again. This guy, he's just been rebounding off these walls here like a Beyblade. Few seconds to go here on time. Oh my goodness, another huge downside. He barely caught the downside of that ramp. Tail whips it around. Oh my god, that's gonna be it. Was out of here tonight, folks. I tell you what, he still went out with a bang. He drove like someone that had nothing to lose. And I think he kind of knew the results before heading into this freestyle competition, as that's going to be it here for Jacob. Score is coming in. It is a 26 out of 40. Ending out the run here. That is going to be the end of Jacob Cervantes' streak, unfortunately, here in the freestyle competition. But folks, this means that your freestyle winner here tonight, locking in when it mattered the most, and he picks up his very first freestyle win this season. It is Irving Martin in the black and green wrecking machine, the Gravedigger. And folks, we also have an overall event champion to crown. Irving Martin, he got that fast qualifier, he got the freestyle win. And it seems like he also picked up the overall event championship heading into tonight. And folks, I think we got a points winner right here. after a treacherous, long season of 6 events in Stadium Championship Series West, for the first time, Irving Martin has won it. He is your Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series West points winner for the first time in Monster Jam Live. As folks, that is it right there. Don't get fooled by the graphic. That is actually me doing that pocket maneuver in Houston, Texas. But folks, Irving Martin in the Gravedigger, his very first points win in Monster Jam Live of all 10 seasons that we've ran. I mean, what an accomplishment it is for this guy. Some guys are saying he is the sweetest points champion in Monster Jam Live. But I tell you what, after a long, treacherous 6-event series, he came in second place heading into this event, and he locked in when it mattered the most. Statistically, the best racer in this series, I believe one of the best, if not the best racer across all 4 tours. And Irving Martin, once again, representing 35 years of that black and green wrecking machine well, getting that points win. Folks, that has been it here for Monster Jam Live's Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series West Tour. Tomorrow, we got Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series East, where I'm going to be out here in the Gravedigger, battling against guys like Jason Poe and the Scooby-Doo, Blake Thompson and Maximum Destruction, Mark Culinary, Saigon Shaker, you name it. A whole lot coming out to play. And after that, on Wednesday, we got Stadium Championship Series. You're going to see guys like Tyler Richmond, Aaron Lurie, Jack Merkel, Evan Doss, a whole bunch of guys coming out. And then Stadium Championship Series 4, the very last points-paying show of what could be the very last season of Monster Jam Live. We rounded out with Stadium Championship Series 4, as we're going to see guys like Jax Cohen and Jester, and other guys like Rogelio Hernandez, Zach Antizana, Ethan Isaac, you name it. So folks, I've been Brandon Adam calling the action, and I'll see you tomorrow as I'll be on the track, as I'm looking to get my however many points titles that I've been getting here in Monster Jam Live, ending it out with a bang, as I'll see you guys tomorrow.